Going to talk about Arkansas quarterback Taylen Green, talk about keys for success against this Ole Miss defense. We're going to look at Taylen Green, but before we look at Green and look at some clips of film and showcasing the type of plays he's going to have success, let's talk about Ole Miss's defense. And we'll have the defense playing in the background. It's broadcast footage. I do apologize. We got to slow it down, but it does a good enough job getting the point across. Let's talk about Ole Miss's defense and kind of what they've done these past few games and what Green can expect. So against OU, Ole Miss had 27 total pressures of Jackson Arnold's dropbacks. That led to 9 sacks. The game before against LSU, they ended up having 0 sacks actually, but had 27 total pressures against Nussmeier. Nussmeier just did a really good job getting through the pocket and maneuvering around it. And Ole Miss's defense, they want to create havoc. They want to show one thing post-snap, or one thing pre-snap, and do something different post-snap. And as far as blitzing, they're very strategic when they blitz. Against OU, they only blitz 14% of Jackson Arnold's dropbacks. So they're able to get a lot of pressure just bringing 4, sometimes 3 guys. So they had 7, 8 defenders defending against the pass. Against South Carolina, we got some clips here now as well. They end up having 6 sacks on Lenore Sellers and 25 total pressures. This is a 4th and 3, able to get a sack here on this play here. Against Kentucky, the game that they end up losing before South Carolina, they had 6 sacks as well on Vandergrift. So in those 4 SEC games, including LSU, they had, 12 plus 9, 21 sacks. Even though they had 0 against LSU, they still had a lot of pressure on them. And even these clips coming up, this isn't a sack, but you can see how fast the defense is swarming to the ball here, right? So what does that mean for Taylen Green? What does that mean for what he needs to do and some keys for success? We're going to watch some film of Green here in a second. I think it's coming up next, if I'm not mistaken. Watch some clips of Taylen Green, 5 clips or so. That's just going to showcase the different type of plays he's going to need to make to have success. Again, Green's coming off probably his best game, right? 3 games ago against Tennessee was his best game. Played LSU, had moments, but didn't play great. That was more of a team effort than Green. Then against Mississippi State, probably his best full-on effort. So let's go ahead and pause this for 1 second. There's 4 keys for Taylen Green that I want to talk about and go through that I think he'll need to do and focus on to have success against Ole Miss's defense. Number 1 is his legs. We saw the pressure that Ole Miss got against Jackson Arnold, for Oklahoma in the clips at the beginning of the video. So I think Green's going to have to use his legs. And Arnold had some success on quarterback design runs, like we're going to watch here from Green. He also had some success scrambling and throwing on the run. So I think key number 1 is Green's going to have to utilize his legs. Key number 2, use play action. We finally saw more play action be utilized and be implemented for Taylen Green against Mississippi State. He was 10 of 11 off play action for $161, 3 touchdowns, and 14.6 yards per attempt. So I think utilizing play action can get Green comfortable. It can also get the defense out of position, which we saw from Ole Miss's defense against Oklahoma at times. Key number 3, get the tight ends involved. They did that a lot against Mississippi State. I think Haas had 2 touchdowns. The other tight end, 81, had 2 touchdowns. I think they had 3 or 4 touchdowns from the tight ends against Mississippi State. And then key number 4, be on time, anticipate, and that will help lead to any inaccurate throws. So here's the first clip. Let's go ahead and break down some film that demonstrate the keys we talked about. Utilizing Green as a runner, some design runs here. So this is a great clip. His first touchdown, he jukes a defender. It's almost like an Allen Iverson clip, right? Little stop, boom, jump cut here, boom, and then goes out here for a touchdown here. So I think some quarterback design runs will be key, especially early in the game, to implement and get him comfortable, as it can hopefully slow down this pass rush as well, who we've talked about have gotten so much pressure, even if it didn't result in sacks all the time. They got, 27, 25. They had like 100-something pressures in 4 SEC games combined. All right, so here's Green scrambling, utilizing his legs as a runner scrambling. So this is a key, same key, utilize your legs, but the first clip was a design run. The second clip is going to be him just improvising, utilizing his legs when things break down. So this was a run, but also throwing on the run I think can be key as well, getting Ole Miss out of position. Jackson Arnold for Oklahoma, I think his first touchdown pass was on the run, improvising something. So utilize your legs as a designed runner, but also utilize your legs as improvising and scrambling. So key number 2, play action. This is a play action. We're going to see, I think, maybe 2 or 3 more play actions here, but use play action. They also use the tight end here for touchdowns, so kind of hitting our points in one. But I want to get the tight ends involved and utilize play action. Get the defense out of position. This is under center. It's a 4th and 1, kind of a creative play from Petrino. Tight end just sneaks out of the backfield. This is a short yardage type play. but still an example of play action, right? Utilize play action. He was 10 of 11, 160-something yards, 3 touchdowns off of play action, and getting the tight ends involved. All right, so here is probably my favorite throw of the game from Green. This ends up being a touchdown pass to, I forget who this is. Is this Bolden? Arkansas fans, y'all can let me know who ended up catching this pass. Again, we do so much SEC quarterback content. We don't have all the receivers and running backs' name memorized. But here's a touchdown pass from Green to, I think it's Bolden. Someone correct me. But anyways, this is a timing route. This is key number 3. Be on time with your throw. Key number 4, excuse me. Be on time with your throws. Good anticipation. So this was up top safety here. Let's rewind this for a little bit. This is a good time to throw. You're going to see right off the bat. Let's see here. Okay. Right off the bat, you can see Green is on time. You can see, now this is broadcast footage, right? So we can't see the whole field. But we'll see when this defender, so he's here. He sees the safety moves this way. And so then when this defender is even here, we call it, if he's even, he's leaving. And that's what Green does. A good anticipation throw. Throwing it for a touchdown here. Really good timing route as well. Whenever Green gets inconsistent, whenever Green misses his throws, it's when he's not on time. It's when it's when he's getting kind of sloppy with his footwork. And being on time can really clean some of those issues up. And here's the last throw I'll watch. This is a throw to Tesla, I believe, right here. Again, on time. You can see he's reading the safety here and got plenty of space out here. We'll rewind it in a second and watch it here a little bit more detail. But again, just an example of Green being on time, throwing the ball in a good position, right? When he's accurate, it's usually because he's on time and reading the defense. Where you're going to see he's reading here. He sees no up top safety going over this way. Good route by Tesla to get open. And then a good timing throw by Taylen Green here for a first down. I think they end up scoring on this drive, I believe, before half, right? I believe so. Okay, let me rewind it real quick. All right, let's just recap Taylen Green. Main keys: 1, utilize your legs. Whether it's by design or whether it is by scrambling and improvising, I think you're going to have to do both against Ole Miss's pass rush. Again, they get a lot of pressure on the quarterbacks, and they try to confuse you from pre-snap to post-snap. Key number 2 for Taylen Green, utilizing play action. Now, we showed him under center. There were several other play action throws, probably more applicable throws from in shotgun that's more in line with what he's going to do in Pruner's offense, but still utilize play action, and then from that, get your tight ends involved. That's point number 2. And point number 3, the tight ends really came on strong last game. I think utilizing them more can be an added weapon and like a comfort zone essentially type throw for Taylen Green. And then the last point, be on time with your throws. Go through your progressions, trust your reads, be on time with your throws. If you're late, that's usually when you're inaccurate and when you're missing open receivers. If you're on time, usually you can protect the football and have an accurate throw. But Arkansas fans, Razorbacks, I want to hear from you. What do you think Taylen Green needs to do to have success against Ole Miss's defense? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you want to see him improve on, and what do you think the next steps are for him to improve as a quarterback? And obviously, we talk all quarterbacks. So we're talking about just the quarterback perspective. I get there's a lot of other keys to beating Ole Miss, so feel free and let us know those thoughts in the comments below as well. And as always, we're a big SEC quarterback hub. So if you like that type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Like the video, share. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.